Hello everybody, it's me Mario, and we are finally here for the Q&A 37 responses. And yeah, so here we are. We have pretty much the entire most of the Angry Birds Media cast and Monster Pig down there. And then of course like pretty much everybody from both TCW and TCW Simpsons featured around here too. So without further ado, let's get started. And of course, as usual, we're going to nominate Larry as the Q&A question reader guy, since his voice is pretty much the most normal. Alrighty. First 5 questions come from George Cruz. Mr. Grinch, how does it feel to be in the holiday spirit after making 3 versions of your Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Honestly, I'm kind of wondering why they made 3 different versions. Especially like the Illumination one. I didn't think it was 100% necessary, especially there already was an animated Grinch adaptation. Okay. And then interestingly enough, the second question is Mario, Tonto, Bit or Tonto, are you 3 gonna make a Christmas special of the Red Alliance? And funny thing about that is we didn't need to answer this question. Angie pretty much answered it for us. She said, George, they're not making any more of the Red Alliance, 14 episodes, and that's it. And then George replies saying, hey, I just want them to have a Christmas special. And then Angie says, honestly, I would love it too, but they said that the series is done. And that's official. We're no longer doing any more episodes of the Red Alliance. It was just a little mini-series that we were doing. And then there's this weird comment from Nobody Else's Business that says, what was your idea? People, they're just magnets. That doesn't make any sense if you ask me. Okay. Next question, please. Wario, what is your favorite thing about Christmas besides money? I honestly can't think of anything else. I like money. Alright. These 5 questions come from MananoBoy16. First one is, Mario, are you excited for Christmas? Yes, I am. Homer, if you see a keg of Duff beer, what would you do? Oh, that's a good question. Which Homer is he asking? I'm pretty sure he's asking me, since I'm pretty much the one Homer that most people care about. I would obviously drink the darn thing, of course. The Grinch. Do you remember the infamous Grinch leak that nearly everyone fell for? Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what made people think that a Dr. Seuss character was gonna be in Smash Brothers. I don't know what was in people's minds when that happened. Apparently people were stupid enough to fall for it. Mario Luigi, what do you think of Super Nintendo World? Honestly, it looks very promising so far. I also just really hope that the one in Universal Studios Florida comes out soon. Oh yes. And last question from Nano Boy. Bart, what is the greatest prank you've ever done? Pretty much every single Halloween prank that I've done on pretty much our entire family. Alright, and the next 2 questions also come from George Cruz. Tyler, are you going to make a New Year's Q&A after Christmas? Well, the interesting thing about that is I do, I will try to do at least one more Q&A for next month, but I'm honestly that's gonna be a little tricky one because I got several things going on in January. Like first of all, I'll be going back to college, and secondly, we'll be taking a family trip in January. So if I was gonna do a Q&A in January, I'm not gonna have the announcement video be on New Year's Day because that's on a Friday, and I normally do my announcement videos on Saturday, so I'll have it on January 2nd, which is, funny enough, my birthday, so I'll have the announcement video be on that day, and as for the deadline, I'll probably have to, have the deadline be a little shorter this time, like, maybe on, a Wednesday or something, which, I'm sure for, most of you won't be a huge deal, because I know a lot of you, ask these questions, just right off the bat, so I know this is probably not gonna be, a problem for most of you, but yeah, just letting you guys know that in case I'm going to be doing a Q&A 38 next month. Okay, and Last question from George Cruz. Everyone, what do you truly, truly want for Christmas? Also, have a Merry Christmas to all of you and to all a good night. Well, there's too many of us to, go around and answer, so we're just gonna skip that. Anyways, now, something that we want to point out. Apparently, like, George Cruz made another account just to try to ask more questions to us. Listen, man, if you're gonna, try to ask more questions, at least, have a different account name so that we wouldn't know it's you. So, yeah, so unfortunately, we're going to have to skip those questions. Also, something I also want to point out. Actually, Tonto can point it out for me. Okay, so I'm sure all of you know for quite some time that, George Cruz called me Tonto Jr., which is not my name. It's Tonto. This is something interesting to point out. So, on his regular account, he called me by the right name. But then on his other George Cruz account, he still called me Tonto Jr. Like, what the heck? You're very inconsistent, dude. Come on. Really? And thankfully, I'm not the only one that pointed this out. Nobody else's business, and Anthony Dun pointed out to George Cruz about this. The other George Cruz. So, yeah, come on, dude. First of all, don't make another account just to try to ask more questions. We're probably gonna, make that as a new rule for the next Q&A. Only one account for, the Q&A. Don't use any of your alternative accounts. That's gonna be our new rule from now on, so we won't have this problem anymore. So, yeah. Okay, now with that being said, next question comes from Nicholas E. Miranda. Tyler, were you excited to do your first Q&A in 2020? Not 2020, what am I talking about? 2012. Not gonna lie, I was, back when I did the Q&A series, I was, pretty, excited about making it, but, I don't know, nowadays it's kind of like more of a drag to do because, I have a lot more subscribers and, I have a lot more people asking questions, so yeah, nowadays it hasn't really been as much fun as it was in the past, but I still do them anyway, so there you go. Alright, and the next 4 questions come from Anthony Dun. First one, Captain America. What do you like to do during the holidays? Well, my favorite thing to do is, of course, to sing Christmas carols. Ah, for the love of God, please don't mention that. Want me to sing you one? No! Moving on. Okay. Dr. Doom. Have you ever watched the YouTube poop, Willy Wonka and the Toilet of Doom? No, I have never seen that. Let's see. Hey, Jude. Have you ever been to Legoland in California or Florida or England? I have honestly never been to any of those. I don't hate Legos or anything, but I just I don't know, I'm not as big enough of a fan to go to one of their theme parks. I'll take, Universal any day. Okay, Tonto and Bibber Tonto. Have you ever seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life? Nope. And the funny thing is, we have never seen the original movie, but we've seen so many parodies of it, so yeah, that's interesting. Alright, this question comes from Sebastian Marshall 2. Homer, how many beer cans have you drank? I pretty much drank all of them. Isn't there a specific number? Nope. All. Alright, next question from Anthony Dun as well. SpongeBob, what is your favorite chair to sit? Favorite chair to sit? What kind of a question is that? Huh? Okay, we're skipping that one. Okay, and the next 5 questions come from Angie Ortiz, which, no surprise, all of them are for Egbert's Mania characters. Doesn't care about anything else, but anyways. Leroy, are you going to make cookies again this year with some help this time? Honestly, Fo, I'm not going to this time around because everybody pretty much found out what was actually in those cookies, and yeah, I'm not allowed to make anything anymore for Christmas. Okay, Leroy and Larry, what are you going to do with your sweethearts for Christmas? Well, thankfully, since Angie, not you, but like the bird, Angie, made like a little portal for us to like, go between here and New Jersey, so we'll just, stop over there and just, give our presents to, yeah. I don't know what he was trying to say there, but okay. Let's see. Archie, how much do you and Leroy drink during the holidays? Well, we normally play this game where, like, we get, like, a 12-pack, and we basically, just make a bet to see, like, who can finish it first. Okay. Jose Jr. and Henry Jr., are you guys going to stay up all night waiting for Santa to come? We would, senor, but, I'm sorry, senorita, but, unfortunately we can't do that. Yeah, unfortunately our moms won't let us do that. Okay, Henrietta, can you give Leroy a Christmas, quote-unquote, present? Well, since Leroy's gonna be having his own YouTube channel very soon, you'll probably see that when that comes out. Okay, but in all seriousness, Merry Christmas to ABM and TCW. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, Angie. Anyways, next question comes from Kupaline G9. Tonto, what do you plan on doing for Christmas? Pretty much just, hanging out with the flock. Next question's from Ed Mario 274. To the Mario Brothers, are you planning on getting Super Mario 3D All-Stars for Christmas? Well, man, we actually already had that game. We've actually had it since launch. Yes, and, we've already gone through, like, most of the 3 games, but we haven't, like, completed them yet. Yes. Alright, and, the next thing I want to point out, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. OctoFox01, you technically broke our rules for the Q&A. You were supposed to ask 5 questions, and you asked 6. So, unfortunately for that reason alone, we're just gonna have to skip you. Sorry, man, but follow the rules. Alright. Next 5 questions come from Sonic Boobman 98. Tyler, are you gonna get plushes for the Warner siblings? Honestly, if I can find them anywhere, probably. I mean, well then again, TCW hasn't been renewed yet for, another season, so unfortunately, if I was gonna get plushes of the Warner Brothers and the Warner sister, I wouldn't use them anytime soon because of that reason alone. So, anyways, I'm gonna bring this up once again. Hashtag bring back TCW. Okay, Grinch, have you ever met Ebenezer Scrooge? Nope. That was easy. Beavis and Butthead, have you met Deadpool? Nope. Nope. Okay, we're going by these pretty quickly. Hey, what do you know? We finally have one of the Lego Movie characters in the Q&A, finally. Unikitty, why are you, so cute? I honestly don't know, that's just how I am. Okay, Big Brother Tonto, do you know there's Lazy Town plushes? Oh dear god, I cannot imagine what those things look like. They probably look like nightmare fuel compared to, the actual puppets. Alright, and, let's see, next 5 questions come from Isaiah Alvarez. If we mispronounced your last name, I do apologize. Mario, what are you getting for Christmas? I don't know. Luigi, do you hate Mario sometimes? Well, I don't hate Mario, but he does sometimes get on my nerves sometimes, like, the fact that he gets, like, more attention than I do, but other than that, I still really like him. Alright, Bart, what's so cool about your slingshot? Wait a minute, Bart has a slingshot? Yeah, man, you didn't know about it? What is so cool about it? I just like to throw things at people. just for the fun of it. That's all. Let's see. Homer, do you like Burger King? Well, seeing that, The Simpsons do a lot of Burger King commercials, I'm sort of forced to like Burger King, so yeah. And everyone in the TCW cast, including the Angry Birds Mania characters, can you wish me a Merry Christmas? Well, Merry Christmas, Isaiah. Alright, next 5 questions are from Nobody Else's Business. First one is, Big Homer and Little Homer, how many McDonald's burgers can you eat for the holidays? I can eat about 3. Oh, that's nothing, man. I can eat 30. Cartman, how much you weigh cost? What? What kind of question is that? How much can you weigh cost? Okay, skip. Alright, Cat in the Hat. Are you the Lorax and the Grinch friends? I mean, yeah, we're all, Dr. Seuss characters, so, of course. Mickey Mouse, have you ever seen the Silly Symphony short, Santa's Workshop from 1932? Honestly, no! Alright, very short and simple. Donkey Kong and Monster Pig, what are your favorite things to do during the holidays? Alright, thank you guys for your answer. Wait, what did they even say? Next question. Well, actually, that's a weird thing. This next comment isn't even a question. It's from a user by the name of I am the real Squilliam fancy son who loafs Squidward. Huh? Anyways, he said, okay, I want the toasted cheddar chalupa and soft taco supreme and the beef 5-layer burrito and the burrito supreme and the nachos party pack and the drinks. What kind of drink do you want? Oh yeah, 1 root beer, 2 lemonades, 1 Gatorade, and a Baja Blast. All yes, next dough please be $35.90, alright? You know what this comment reminds me of? That one SpongeBob episode with, like, Bubble Bass at the Krusty Krab, going through, like, a whole weird list of things that he wants, and, Squidward then says, "We serve food here, sir." I've got the same opinion about this. This is a Q&A, sir. You're supposed to ask questions, not, whatever. And then George Cruz replies, wrong place, Squilliam. And then Squilliam replies, sorry. And then he makes another comment saying, sorry for the misconception. It is just that my cousin wants to play some games on my phone. He wanted to play Minecraft or Forge an Empire. He tricked me for a random video and decided to Google speak dialogue of my dad ordering stuff from Taco Bell. That's... okay, man, I find that hard to believe, but okay, whatever. And then the last 3 questions for the Q&A are from PinksRDV16, and it's been quite some time since you've been in the Q&As, but welcome back. Oops. Anyways, first question, Tyler, what is your favorite new villager from Animal Crossing New Horizons? Well, unfortunately, I don't have any of them on my island, but if I was to pick any of the new villagers that I really like, I would say Raymond. Pretty cliched answer, but I just like his design. It's really good. Alright, George and Daniel, what are you hoping to get for Christmas this year? I just want candy canes. That's about it. I'm honestly, the funny thing is, as you get older, it's kind of like, a lot more difficult to think about what you want to get for Christmas, so, yeah, it's honestly really hard to, think about. Okay, and to everyone, hope you have a happy and safe Christmas this year. Well, we hope you have a Merry Christmas too, PinksREV, and thank you for being a part of the Q&As. Now, before we, close out the Q&As, we're just gonna, double check the comments and see if there's any updates or not, because once this Q&A video is done, we are going to, close the comments, so just to double check before we get out of here. Nope, everything's up to date. Okie dokie. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Thank you to everybody who asked your questions, and yeah, we might do another Q&A in January, but we will let you know otherwise. But yes, hopefully you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come on this channel. This is Mario saying Mamma Mia, and a Merry Christmas. Ow.